Hey y'all, it's Lauren,
And I'm Grace.
and today we're going to be kind of traveling back in time and playing the game that I'm sure all y'all remember playing when we were younger called Hate, Date, Kill. And so I think this will be kind of cool because, as we mentioned, there's an age difference between us, and so I may not know some of the people she has on her list, and she may not know some of the people I have on my list. And so, I don't know, I think it'll be fun, and we'll kind of see how it goes, and we'll talk about it and explain why we chose the answers we chose.
And I want to add that I've never played this game. I do not remember it. And I think it's because of the age difference. It wasn't something, I guess we did something maybe similar, but not exactly. So I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to see if she knows anything about the people that are on my list. But I do want to say this before we get started. We've only been doing this for a short amount of time. We decided that there was a need and a desire to get onto YouTube and post videos that some people would be able to connect with, and depending on the topics that we discuss, could possibly get the help or, anything that they needed from those. And out of all of the people who have, started following us, subscribed to us, there's only been one very negative comment, and you no longer see it. And the reason why you don't see it is because they've been blocked. And so the reason why they're blocked is because we value our lives, we value our futures and our current careers. And what we don't see necessary is to sit here and go back and forth and argue with someone that says something that's very negative or disrespectful. And, especially, and we're also women. Like, we really don't want to argue with someone of the opposite sex, especially, that just wants to say something mean to women. So moving forward, I just want you to know that if you don't want to engage, don't engage. You do not have to like what we're talking about. There are several other people with platforms that are talking about things that you'll be more interested in. But the moment you decide to get under our comments and say something negative, you'll get zero energy. If I see it first, I'll tell her and I'm going to block it. If she sees it first and tells me, I'm going to block it. And I've already encouraged her, block it. You don't have to wait for me to say anything because it has nothing to do with capability. I'm very capable. She knows I'm very capable, but it's just not worth all of that. So let's just keep it adult and let's just keep it cool. And if you don't like what you see, scroll on. That's what people say all the time in social media. Scroll on. That's all I had to say.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
So, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
So I'm not completely sure how this is supposed to go. So I do know that I had to pick 3 individuals that I love.
Mm-hmm. That's what makes it.
And then I have to decide which one would I hate, which one would I kill, and which one I would date.
Yep.
So when you say, do I want to go first? Like, what do I start with? Like, what do I do?
Well, first off, what are your 3 names?
Oh, say the names?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my names are Denzel Washington, Stevie Nicks, and Kevin Hart.
Okay. So, of those 3, who out of the 3, if you had to pick and say, wake up one morning and you just have to say, you know what? Of the 3, this is the one I would have to, if I was forced to pick who I hate, who from the list would you pick?
That is hate.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. Oh, so we're starting off with hate.
Mm-hmm.
Denzel, Stevie Nicks, or Kevin Hart. Who would I hate?
Like, imagine you would have to tell them.
That I would have to tell them that I hate them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to go with...
I know, it's hard.
I'm going to say that I hate Kevin Hart. Ugh. That's my favorite comedian. The only reason why I say hate Kevin Hart, is that what I'm supposed to do now? I'll tell you why?
Yep.
I only would say I hate Kevin Hart because, yes, he is my favorite comedian. But what I've noticed about Kevin Hart is that he was super funny for several years. I mean, his stand-up comedy was amazing. And then he started to do a lot of movies and they become very commercial. And I don't know. I like the griminess and all of that and the stories that, black people can relate to. And it seems like the more he's doing these mainstream movies, he's pulled further and further away from his original texture. And so I would say I would have to go with hating Kevin. Kevin, I don't hate you in real life. I'm sorry. I hope to work with you on a project one day. But right now, I have to hate you. Goodbye.
See, it's hard.
It is hard.
And then who would you date from the list? Like if they asked you out on a date, obviously Kevin Hart is now taken out of the picture. The remaining two on the list, if they asked who would you most likely and most willingly want to go on a date with?
Stevie Nicks.
Okay. That seemed pretty easy. Why'd you pick that?
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Look at who I'm left with. I should have never picked these three. I should have never done that. Oh, God. Well, Stevie Nicks, because people who don't know me know that I have a very gypsy, bohemian style. It reflects in the way that I dress. Not right now. I'm comfortable right now. But in the way that I dress and show up, for work or going to events. I love the big hats and I love the flowy, garments and things like that. And obviously I love her music. She is tattooed literally on my arm. You probably can't see it from here, but she is literally, where is she at? Right here. Right here. She's on my arm. I haven't finished my whole sleeve yet. I saw her in concert a few years ago and it was on my bucket list. And I actually saw all of Fleetwood Mac, all of the surviving members. There was only Christine McVie that wasn't there because she passed. Rest in peace. So that was a surprise for us to see all of the members playing. But she is my fashion guru, fashion favorite. I always look to the way that she dresses and the way that another artist dresses to influence my style.
Okay.
So I would say I would date Stevie Nicks. Yeah.
And
who wouldn't want to date Stevie Nicks? You don't have to be a lesbian to want to date Stevie Nicks. If she wanted to date you, you'd go.
And that only leaves you with your last person on your list that you would be forced to kill. And who is that person?
God dang it. I don't even have a good reason. Can I change it?
Mm-mm.
I feel like I did this wrong. Maybe I should have said I hated him and that I would kill Kevin Hart. I think I messed that up. So all that's left, and don't eat me up in the comments about this, because I already told y'all I will block you. So I would have to kill Denzel Washington.
Sad. I know. This game is hard.
I'm never playing this game again. I promise you I won't.
We will never play it again.
We're never playing this again. Now that I know how it goes. Because Denzel, he doesn't deserve to be killed by the likes of me. Denzel Washington is one of the best actors that has touched the planet. Doesn't matter what race you are. He is one of the best ever to have touched the silver screen. Absolutely. Is that what they call it, the silver screen? Yeah. And I would only kill him because maybe because he doesn't put out enough movies like he should.
Okay.
He is an older man, and Denzel, he'll come out and he'll do something amazing. And I know he does philanthropic work and things like that, and he's very active in the community doing things. But I need to see Denzel every freaking few months in a movie, because we know if Denzel's in the movie,
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good because Denzel's not gonna do anything bad. True. He's smart. Mm-hmm. So we know Denzel's there. It's gotta be good. Okay. So I guess I would have to kill him because Denzel, we need you to push out a little bit more because we know that life is lifing, and we need you to put some more films out there because I might pass before you do. I don't know that. But I know that you're getting up there in age and it's time for you to put out another movie. At least another 3 or 4. Okay. I don't ever want to do this again in life. Okay, now it's time for yours?
Yes. So on my list, I have Tate McRae. I have Channing Tatum. And then I have John Crist, who's a comedian. So I have an artist, I have an actor, and then I have a comedian. I love all 3. This is going to be really hard for me.
Yeah, so let's dig up in your you know what. So, okay. I want you to tell me the person that you would hate.
If I had to choose somebody to hate, it would probably be... I would have to say...
Look at my shirt.
Tate McRae. I love her music. I really do. And I think she's like such a powerful influence at such a young age. But if I had to choose from the list someone I would hate, I think she'd be the best person in the least of the list, the one that would hurt the least, if that makes sense. But it hurts, but like, it's so hard.
So why would you hate her then? You have to give a reason why you would hate her.
So based on the list, I think it'd be easiest to hate Tate McRae of the other 2. Not because I actually hate her, but because I feel like I have been following the other 2 maybe a little bit longer. Okay. And because, Tate had a great album, and then she did the F1 movie, and she had an amazing release in that. But I feel like sometimes her music, the speed at which she drops albums or music is kind of inconsistent. Okay. And I do feel like she's kind of started to become maybe a little encompassed in the social media spotlight and the kind of influence of it all.
That'll do it.
And she is still amazing, but I think you can kind of maybe tell that some of the fame is getting a little much. And I also don't agree with who she's dating, but...
Who's she dating?
Kid Laroi.
Who's that?
He's a rapper, artist.
I was about to say, it sounds like a rapper name. A black guy?
No.
A white guy? Mm-hmm. Kid Laroi? Mm-hmm. He's a white rapper?
So much better, Tate. Come on. Yes.
Are you sure he's a rapper?
I am positive.
What does he rap?
Songs. And he's in a song with Tate.
And he is considered in the rap genre.
Rap, hip hop, something of that
pop
element.
Maybe? I haven't heard of him. I'm gonna have to look him up. Okay.
But yes, okay. That hurt. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That really hurt. Okay, the person I would date of the list. The other 2 left. Of the 2 left, who would I date? I would have to say I would date Channing Tatum. Just because I love all the movies he's been in. I've followed him on a lot of different platforms, and I feel like he's, become a good kind of sounding board for a lot of different things. He seems to have kind of really grown up and advocating for more, meaningful things and a good representation of, what a husband should be, what a father should be. And I don't know, it's Channing Tatum. I mean, y'all have seen Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Chef's Kiss.
I haven't seen the movie, but I know of the movie. I've seen clips. Mm-hmm. But Channing Tatum, I knew him as a backup dancer for a lot of famous, pop singers, R&B singers back in the day. I knew him as that. And before he started doing movies and all of that, I didn't know that he aspired to be an actor. But I know that he had moves and he had a really nice chest plate. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that is who I would choose to date because I just like...
Okay, so who you want to kill, girl?
That would leave John Christ to kill.
Who?
John Christ. It may be
John
pronounced
Christ.
Christ. He's a comedian. I actually saw
Sounds
him live.
familiar.
It was awesome. I'm one of his biggest
Sounds
fans.
very familiar.
But
pretzel. Sorry, I got it.
sorry, my dog is unhinged. Pretzel, behave. But anyways, I would have to choose to kill him. I think because I've been probably following him the shortest period of time, but also like I think he, as a comedian, he's hilarious. I love how he pushes the boundaries and says, things that may be controversial, but I guess it would, in turn, that would also be the same reason why I guess I would have to kill him. But
okay,
I'm like, I love him. Like, I love all of these people. But
yeah, that's why this game sucks.
Of the three, I guess
love.
of the three, like, he would have to be the one just because he's the one I've been following the shortest amount of time. And I think it's awesome how he kind of pushes the boundaries and says some, controversial things as a comedian. If you're not doing that, are you really a comedian?
Yeah.
But,
I know who that is.
I can also see it being a reason of why someone would maybe want to kill him.
Is he's not the one with the brown hair, is he?
He's got brown hair.
Does he have the joke about drunk women or something like that?
No.
That's not him? No. Okay. That's going to bother me. That's not for y'all to worry about. I'll figure it out. I'm going to look it up when we're done filming.
I saw him live this year.
Okay. I know who you're talking about, and I feel like I've watched and laughed at some of his material.
He's hilarious.
Okay.
And so that would be who I'd have to kill. It was really tough, honestly. Like this, like you had to really think about it, and it really like hurts your soul.
Yeah.
Having to hate one of them and kill another, but that would be who I would hate, date, kill on my list. Don't hate. It is a tough decision. I mean,
yeah, we don't hate you for real. We love y'all.
In the comments, like, put yourself in our situation. Like, it's a game. It's a children's game.
It's a game.
But that was so tough.
It's a children's game with adult effects. Like I feel bad.
I know.
Like, I feel bad talking smack about Denzel Washington because that's just like one of those people you just shut up, right? You don't you can talk about Kevin Hart all day. You can't really talk about Stevie Nicks either, but I said I wanted to date her, so I'm safe with her. But there's certain people that you just don't talk negatively about because of the things that they've done and they've offered to society, to the world of film, of world of arts and culture and all that. You just have this respect. Even if you don't watch what they do, you know that they're just good people.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
That's why it was so tough.
Yeah.
Well, that was
stressful.
tough, but that was kind of fun. Because, we
Yeah.
come from very different backgrounds and different ages, and so our lists were probably very different, as y'all could tell.
Yeah.
So I think that was fun.
It was, definitely. And so I want y'all to make sure that not only do you watch this show, which if you're hearing this, you already watched it, but I want you to listen out for our next show. On our next show, we're going to talk about friendships, intentions in friendships, what makes a good friend. And we're going to talk about specific situations where we thought someone was our friend and we learned over time that they were probably the enemy. This one is going to be a little bit deeper. I have no problems with talking about some very specific situations. And guess what? I don't care what they think about it because what are they going to do to me? Anyway, do you have any comments about the friendship conversation that we're about to have next time?
I mean, we're not going to mention names. We're not going to, call anybody out, specifically. But, I think it's going to be interesting to go through some of our experiences and the different types of friendships we've had the negative ones and what we've learned from
What
it,
we've learned.
and what we apply now in our current friendships moving forward due to those
Yeah.
negative ones.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we will see y'all next time.
And remember, let's cut the BS.
Bye.
Bye.